Hello. So, clicking on this video, I'm assuming that you want to buy replica items and want to get the best replica items. So, the first thing that you should do is you should go to reddit.com and go in the search bar and look up R Fashion Reps. 1.3 million members. You should want to join this Reddit server. So, I recommend reading this guide by Guru Reps. Pretty helpful. But you can see trusted vendors, trusted sellers, trusted agents. I use PandaBuy. That's what I recommend. But if you want to find reps, go to Reddit, go to the search bar, and type in whatever shoe you want. So say that you want to buy some off-white Jordan 5s. So you're going to find the shoe, and you're going to see a bunch of people QCing, asking for QC. So say this one right here. So this one is Original 5 Black ZX batch. And there'll be comments that people will say GL or green light, meaning it looks good, or RL, which is not good. And then you can see the pictures. So the tongue's a little big. This pair is decent. But if you want to get this, there will typically be a link right here. So you copy this link. It's typically going to be a Weedian or Taobao. Then you go to PandaBuy. So you're going to want to sign up for PandaBuy. But once you sign in everything, you're basically going to paste it in the search bar and search. Obviously, it's going to make me log in here. So real quick, all I'm going to do. So, when we open the link, we can see that this seller has a slow delivery time. So basically, the average time it takes to reach the PandaBuy warehouse is 9 days. 25 days, you should be fine. So say you wanted this pair for 550 CNY. To see what that is in US, you go here, US dollar, okay, and then it'll translate it. So this is 83 bucks, and then it depends on the batch, I believe. So I want to say I wanted the ZX batch, which is what he showed in this colorway. I'm also going to choose my size. So what you can do is, if you don't know your European size, you go here. You can look up a Nike size chart, the footwear chart. You can see, so if I was to order my size 10.5, 44.5 in EU. I already do that. And then in the comments, you always want to put this. Then you want to agree. It's basically just saying PandaBuy can't identify if it's authentic or not. And then once you ship a few hauls to yourself with VIP access, you'll be able to see the photos. So when you start off, I don't think you can see them, but then you'll be able to see reference photos. And you can always go here and look at the reviews. And people, this one seems pretty good. So LGR, what do you want to say for that one on this shoe? So you'll add it to your cart. Once you add something to your cart, you can purchase it. If it is a brand thing, you won't be able to do PayPal, but you still can use PayPal. If you go to your user center, you click top up. Once you click top up, you can add however much currency you want, and it translates CNY to US dollars. And then you're able to just purchase with your account balance. So once you purchase something, it'll show up over here. Say purchased. This is my agent, Nathalie and Clee. So they purchased, and you can see how long it typically takes for something to arrive. You see your purchase number, and you see your status. Once the seller sends it to the warehouse, you'll see this, seller sent, and you'll see your express track. You can click here, and it shows this one's already been delivered, but in China right now, it is 10:32 here. It's 10:32 at night in China, so they're not going to pick it up and put it in their warehouse the next day. Once they pick it up at the warehouse, you'll see quality check pictures. So what I'll do is, if you do a community post or a little video showcasing your quality check pictures and you tag my YouTube channel, I will give you a free quality check. Basically say, good pair or not. This pair is actually really good. This is for a friend. But these are pretty nice. As you can see, this is a good batch. This is the LOL 2020 Yupu store. Okay, so once they arrive in your warehouse, you want to ship. So you can either ship it straight, but I recommend doing a rehearsal. So you go to the rehearsal page, and I can see these are all the stuff that I've rehearsed before. I just started rehearsing recently. So I don't know why it's there. So this is what's in my warehouse right now. Say I wanted to ship these Dior's, which I only paid $10 for, and they're actually insane quality, but they did sell out. If I wanted to ship these two, I click rehearsal packing, confirm it. Then I choose, so I always do carton box. Then you can do, I always do corner protection, and then partial reinforcement is pretty helpful sometimes, especially for this because it's a nice box. You don't want it to get hurt. And then stretch film something that's always optional, but I could do it. And then I'll show you the lines. So I can ship with K or EMS, HK UPS, K or EMS actual weight, and GD EMS. K or EMS will be the cheapest option, so I'll probably do this one. I always ship with K or EMS. I'd say the fastest are going to be if you removed your stretch film. You could ship with UPS GD, but it's reached the maximum. Let me check. GD UPS, so it maxed out on the carrying capacity of the day. So for GD UPS, it'll be like 6 days and your package will arrive, but it's quite expensive. I just do an EMS line just because they're reliable. They don't seize your stuff. USPS will deliver it to you. It took me 9 days for my last package. Pretty good. There's also simple packaging. It'll save you money. Now, if you want to save even more money, you can come over here and you can click net weight. Net weight will basically reduce the weight and it removes the packaging. You can also remove any tags from the item, which will reduce the price even more. Once you do that, shipping prices will go down after the rehearsal. If you want to see how much it will cost immediately, I can just click submit. And I'll actually go back. So if I wanted to ship them in a carton box with bubble wrap, you always want bubble wrap, corner protection, and partial reinforcement, this option is way too expensive. You will see KR EMS actual weight is only $80, and transit time is within 23 days, and 5, that's actually reasonable. And GD EMS, I don't recommend it as much. China Post tends to be slower than Korea Post, so yeah. FedEx is quick. They're quick shipping, they're expensive, but FedEx themselves will actually seize your packages, and that's happened more and more often recently. And don't use UPS soon, because they're actually having drivers that are going on strike right now, and that company's a mess. So, you can see $80. If I want to make it cheaper, I go net weight and remove the tags. Well, you don't actually have to remove the tags because this thing has the Dior Jordan guy. So I just do net weight here. Look at that, $62 for the Disney Gucci and the thing. Pretty nice. So, what if it's a Yupu link? So, if it's ever a Yupu store, like LOL 2021, you can go to, so here's the item that I ordered. If you want to purchase this, you'll paste the Yupu link and it'll take you to this page. It'll show you the photo. And in the specifications, you want to leave what size you want. And then any product notes. And if the seller doesn't, on their Yupu website, where you see the albums, if you click on the link, it's pretty self-explanatory. It'll take you there. If he doesn't show the actual price in CNY, just put 1. And domestic shipping, do 10 CNY, 10 CNY. So that'll be about like, so here's your review. So it's like about the dollar, I think. Yeah, it's about $1 for 10 CNY. And then send a panda by, what's that, 3. And basically, you'll get charged the remaining amount. And this shoe, if you're wondering, this is 251. I'm pretty sure there is a, for LOL 2021, there is a mod you can get if you're using Chrome, and it changes the, so it adds the price on the Yupu. This is what it looks like, the albums. So, yeah, Pretty nice. Now, here's where things get interesting. And a lot of people ask questions. What if you get seized? Now, I've never gotten seized myself, but if you get seized, I wouldn't even respond. They'll go after you. If you don't respond, you can just keep hauling. But if you respond, you might get in trouble. So I just would leave it be, take your loss. But I would never go over 8 kilograms. Well, I've done it, but never go over 8 kilograms to the U.S. Just split your haul in half. It'll cost more money, but you won't get seized. Stay away from UPS and FedEx. So yeah. Now, what if you can't find your shoe on the website? So say I want off-white can airy yellow. So there's really nothing for this Jordan 1 Canary Yellow. You can try the other servers. So there's Fashion Reps. There's also Rep Sneakers. There's another server right here. And there's also, if you want Budget Reps Sneakers. Nope, not that. Nope, it's actually Rep Budget Sneakers. Right there. You can look there, but if you can't find it, what you're able to do you can get an image of it. Pull up the image. Boom. And then you'll just save it. Hold on, let me find it. Add to photos. So you'll add it to the photos, and then you'll go to the search bar and you'll click the image. You click photo library, and then you can just click it and click use. Oh, it's not a JPEG. But what will happen, let me just find a better image. There you go. We'll be able to find a few matches. So I think there's only one actually on. So here we are right here. This is H12, so this should be a good batch. And then you can see, quality. There's only one sale, no reviews. But then you would basically just go from here and buy it. So yeah, pretty cool. Now, when you're shipping an item, you have to declare. So you have to declare the actual value of what you're shipping. And that's where it gets tricky. So, when you're submitting a parcel, when I click what I want to ship with, it'll take me here. So you can view your tax point for the US, and it's like $800, but I think the maximum you can declare is 135, right? Yep, 135 is the maximum you can declare. So, it's a shoe and a bag. So, shoes, I'll typically go with $60 for the shoe. And then this would be $20. I'll go with $20 there. So that is $80. And then if there's a shoe in your parcel, you always add $30. So that'll be $110. Another thing you can do is you can take how many kilograms there are. So how many kilograms is this haul? 3. So you can do 3 times 12 and get 36. That's typically for clothing because clothing are relatively more inexpensive. But I'll just go with 110. And then you always want to buy the insurance if you can. This basically means that if customs was to seize, you'll get it'll insure your shipping and your products. So once you do that, coupon. Use the coupon fashion. Oh, that's lowercase. might work still. Yep, fashion reps. So I took it down. So you can see shipping fee, operation fee, insurance fee, discount, and the VIP discount because I'm a VIP level member, and the discount code, and the insurance discount. You want to take the rest, you can look at the tax warning and stuff. And then you'd submit your partial, and you'd pay. You can do PayPal, credit card. I recommend PayPal. It's a safe way to pay. Now, forwarding. If you want to purchase something and you want to do it yourself or a self-service order, what you can do is you can communicate with the seller using an app called WeChat. I don't really have much experience with using it, but you'll basically, get the seller's WeChat information, talk to him, purchase the shoes, and send them to this address. You can copy the address here, and then you'll put the tracking number. So it'll typically be YTO Express or Wantong, Zongtong. I've seen Shentong, interesting names. It's like the Anna of something. You'll put the tracking number, and then you'll name the parcel. So say that it was Dior Luxury. I'm not even spelling this right, but you'll basically just describe what's in there, and then add tracking, and then you'd submit it, and then from there you'd forward the freight that the initial person gave to you to yourself. Now, if you want to estimate how much something will cost, you can go to estimation, and then you put, say, that's grams, so that's 4.4 kilograms, and I'll inquire. And it always shipping to the USA for me. You can see how much things will cost for shipping. Now, the Reddit is pretty easy to navigate. You have trusted vendors, rules. To post QCs, you do need 10 karma for comments. You can use karma farms, honestly. And 10 posts to be active here. I am. But yeah, you can see clothing, shoes, there's wallets, Gucci. And when you're looking for a vendor, trusted sellers. So when you go to trusted agents, it does have Sugar Goo blacklisted. I don't know why, but Sugar Goo's fine. I've used them before. They're a great agent. They're nice. You can see what says, say I want to buy shoes. That'll take me to these. So 158, sir. That's a Yupu. Super budget, and yes, they do have flaws. WTG. It's where I got my Jordan 4s. He doesn't accept returns, although he did accept my return on the trash pair, but I did have to pay the shipping back to the place. But he's a budget batch. I mean, he's pretty good. He has some great B tier. Then you have H12. I'm not sure why. There's some people on here that Kiku needs to get off of here. That don't ever buy from Kiku. They're terrible. Some reliable sellers are A1. I've bought from Cappuccino. I've bought from a few other people. They're all really good. There is a lot more I can talk about here. Just put in the comments. But I'm running out of time to make this thing. So I really gotta dip real quick. Taobao FAQs, trusted people. Yeah, it's fairly easy to navigate. This stands for won. So, one Chinese won is 15 cents USD. So, for example, I think something that is 100 won or 99 won is about $15. Yep. So if it's 100 won, it's $15. So you see these Australian EMS to the US is really reliable for me. I've done it actually with every haul. But yeah, there's some please let me know if you need anything in the comments. Tag me on any QC video or community post. I'll respond. I'm gonna be reviewing individually some reps I've bought before. Real quick, I need to talk about batches. Alright, so when you're finding a batch, just going to leave it at, I'm just going to talk for a second. So, actually, here, go to this user. He has a great guide. If you go to his, he does QCs. Can't see, those are his pin posts. If you go to his top post, so this is his guide. So that he basically talks about LJR, moves, like everything, like all these different things. So if you need anything else, like I buy from LJR, PK, OG. OG's great. So here's a lot of help. So yeah, definitely go through this. This is something you need to read. So once again, check out Points Catch 'Em All. And that, I think, wraps this up. I'm sure I'm missing a lot, and I know I'm missing a lot, but